Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to my channel. And today, of course, we're reviewing The Walking Dead. All right. So this is episode, I can never remember the names of these episodes, but I'm just going to put it like right here or both places. Who cares? But anyways, this was a really good episode. Okay. So, highlights of this episode were many, but it pretty much starts off with the kingdom doing their little trade-off with the saviors, and then we now get to see the dynamics between the saviors and the kingdom. But we also see how Ezekiel's still trying to do everything to keep the peace, and Richard's just getting pissed off about it. But anyways, in this trade-off, Morgan and Richards get hurt. Okay, but still Ezekiel's like, we're not fighting them, we're keeping the peace. So Richard's like, well, let me go and get Daryl, see if I can convince Daryl to help convince Ezekiel. But his little plan would involve getting Carol killed. And Daryl and Carol have this kind of relationship going. I've never understood why they just will not go there with Daryl and Carol. There's people out there who want that. I don't want it. I don't care for it. If they happen, it happens. But I'm just really shocked that it never really went there. I don't know, maybe because Carol's older than Daryl, but doesn't really matter. Okay, TV land, zombie land, who cares? Love is love. But anyways, Daryl's like, he's not doing it because your bait is Carol. So that ends that, right? Next thing, the real big scene, I think I'm just going to skip right to. Okay, it's the survivors being taken into this like landfill or junkyard by these little crazy dirty looking people. Okay, I still haven't went online to find out who these freaking people are. I'm gonna do that, or someone just comment below and let me know what the names of these new group of people are. But they take Rick and his group into some junkyard area, and Rick is like, hey, listen, let's talk about this. I know you have Gabriel, and they bring Gabriel out. I was shocked. I didn't realize it. I didn't know that they actually had a Gabriel, but they had him. So they bring Gabriel out. He's okay, but Gabriel's just looking, and then Rick kind of smiles and nods at him and everything. First of all, when they brought Rick and the team in there in the first place, Rick is all smiling. Rick was like, oh my God, he has lost his mind. But I think he hasn't really lost his mind, but we find out later that he has such a new sense of confidence that he has gained since seeing the worst and going through the worst. This is a different Rick. This is the Rick that we love, and we can't wait to see how much hell he's going to put on Negan. So anyways, Rick is all happy and smiling, while the rest of the crew just scared to death. Anyways, they're trying to escape because Gabriel, they bring Gabriel out. Gabriel's not hurt. Rick is trying to form a deal. They're not trying to listen, so they take Gabriel away, but they all fight. The team likes to fight and everything, and Gabriel's able to get hostage one of the people, and it's able to make his case for the team, and he does a good job. They actually believe him. They're like, okay, fine, you talk, you speak, and he tells them about how Rick and the team can do so much, and that they're capable of doing what they need to do to help this group of people, and they listen, sort of. Now, this is the crazy part. They take Rick up to the very top of a landfill. The leader is this girl with this little short crew bang haircut. Funny looking. Everybody there is just funny looking. Anyways, they take him to the top of this landfill, and they're talking to him, and I automatically believe. I mean, it's like a cliff, and I'm thinking, okay, they're gonna throw him off this thing. I just knew they were gonna throw him off, and of course, they threw him off. Okay, boom, threw him right off. So I'm sitting there like, oh my gosh. So they throw him off. I'm thinking, oh no, he's dead. Of course, Michonne and everybody just so freaking scared to death. And I'm scared to death, pretty much. And he gets in the bottom, but that's not what scares me to death. What scares me to death is this ugly looking Spike walker. Of course, they dressed this walker up in spikes and everything. So no matter what you do to try to kill this man, you really can't. I mean, because you try to grab it, you get hands, cut. Kick it, you get your feet cut. Anything you do, everything gets cut. So it was just horrible. And I'm watching Rick trying to fight this spiky, ugly looking walker, and he's just getting cut everywhere. But you know what? there's nothing better. You know how they say, what makes a great man is because he has this great woman standing behind him. Well, thank God Michonne was in the background talking about, Rick, use freaking walls to help you out. And he was like, oh, shoot, yeah, let me just do that. He uses the walls and starts knocking them down, and all the trash comes down. Of course, he's able to kill the walker. And then, he gets the confidence of the new group leader. And they're like, okay, fine, you are what you are. They make a deal. If the survivors can get them some guns, they will join force with them to fight the saviors. So he made the deal, and he's happy. What the funniest part is when he's made the deal, because he's not in front of his team. The team is sitting in the background waiting for him. He comes around the corner bleeding, can't walk, and he's smiling. He's like, yeah, we made the deal. It's like, this new Rick is actually quite fun to watch. I absolutely love watching this new Rick. It's so cool. And of course, Michonne goes and hugs him, and the rest of the team is like, yeah, okay, we made a deal. We're leaving. So they're all getting ready now. They have to go find the guns. So that's their next thing. They need to go find where they can find the guns to give to them so they can join forces to fight the saviors. But what interesting thing I want to point out was the conversation between Gabriel and Rick. A lot of people don't like Gabriel. I've had no problems with Gabriel, but Rick trusts and loves Gabriel. And like I said in my last video, Gabriel used to watch the baby all the time for Rick. He trusted his child with Gabriel. That's not somebody that is just a fly-by friend. Rick trusts and believes in Gabriel. And Gabriel was so proud that Rick actually believed in him, that he just didn't take off with the stuff, that he really, was trying to do something to help the team. And he did more than he thought he was actually going to do. And Rick was really happy. And I like the part where Gabriel was like, why are you smiling? And he's really smiling because he's finally been able to put together an army to fight the saviors and get back at Negan and his team. That's his motivation. That's his thing. And he's going to go smile to him. Things are pretty much going up and up. So it was really good to see that. So I was like, okay, great. That was really cool. So now that part is done. Now it clips to Daryl, Carol, and the rest of the team. So Ezekiel has this love thing for Carol. He really likes her. He really does. Carol ain't having it. She's living in the cabin by herself. They come over from time to time to bring her food and to keep her gardens. That's a really cool man, though. Carol don't care. That's a really good guy. But anyways, when they come, they give her food and they, check on her and they leave. Daryl and Carol reunite. Awesome. They reunite. I'm so excited about that. But they talk, and in one of their conversations, Carol asks, did the saviors come? He said, yeah. Then she asked, is anybody hurt? Did anyone die? And I thought Daryl was going to be like, yeah, Abraham and Glenn got murdered. But he said everybody was okay. That shocked me. That was the conversational shocking piece. I was just like, huh? Like, really? Like, why did he just tell him the truth? Daryl's usually very direct and straightforward. So for him to lie was kind of like, that's really odd. But anyways, that's what he did. Okay. So he lied to her, and but they're still friends. She's still gonna sit in the cabin. But I think Daryl, he realizes what needs to happen, because the show actually ends with Daryl Morgan talking about what needs to happen next. Daryl knows that they need to get an army together and that they have to fight the saviors. Morgan is still in his little mode where I'm not going to help fight. It's not my fight. I love Morgan, but I hate Morgan. I seriously like this love-hate relationship with Morgan. That's ridiculous. He needs to get it together. But anyways, Morgan's like, I'm not going to help. I'm not going to help y'all fight. Daryl's like, fine, I'm going back to the hilltop. I don't know what he's going back to the hilltop for. Maybe to see if he can finally get the hilltop people to, but I think they are. The hilltop people are actually going to help fight. So, I don't know. He's going back to the hilltop. And Morgan's sitting there. So pretty much this is where we're at after that episode. Great episode, okay? The survivors, Rick and his group, are able to get a whole entire community to be on their side to fight the saviors. They've got part of the hilltop people to help fight the saviors. So they're building their army. And that's why Rick is so confident and really happy, because he's like, we're finally building the army. We're going to win. He's getting that confidence back. The team's getting that confidence back. Everybody's like, yeah, we are going to. And I don't know how this story ends, but I hope to goodness that they win. I don't know. because Negan is crazy. Okay. So, but the previews for next episode is saying that's going to be a Negan Dwight episode. So that's going to be, we haven't seen Negan in a while, in the last couple episodes, I think. So this is going to be good to kind of see Negan back again and what they have in store. Okay, so I wanted to quickly talk about one important scene with Michonne and Rick. They are so cute. Okay, so anyways, in that one particular scene, he at the end, after everything's all done, he takes a little garbage cat, brings it and gives it to Michonne, and was like, "You lost that one." And I'm sitting there like, "Oh, that's so cute." He gives her a garbage cat, and I'm thinking, "Well, what the heck did you give her a garbage cat for? Like, what the heck did I miss it?" Now this I did have to figure it out. Like this, I was like, "He gave a garbage cat." I was like, "When did she have a garbage cat?" And then I had to think about it. I was like, "She never had a garbage cat, but she had a cat or an animal cat." It was the several seasons ago. Y'all remember that season when it was Michonne and gosh, who was it? It was Michonne and Carl, and I think it's the episode in which Michonne ate Morgan's food or something. But she had one of those stuffed animal looking cat things. So I guess he remembered that for so long ago, and that is why he got the garbage cat. How cute is that? Anyways, had to put that scene in. Some of you guys might have missed it. Some of you guys maybe not, but good scene. All right, so that was it. Again, good episode. I like the dynamics. I like this new Rick. I like this confident, tough Rick. I like that the gang is finally getting their mojo back and they're rallying behind their leader, because Rick is now acting as a leader. So here is just quick pieces of my reaction while watching the show. And of course I can't show it because of copyright issues, but at least you get to see my reaction to some of the like really key important scenes that happen in this episode. So enjoy.
They have things. Food, weapons, vehicles, fuel, whatever you want, the Saviors have it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. They're gonna kill everybody.
Away from Tammy.
Oh my God, they're gonna kill Gabriel.
Your words now. If you join us and we beat them together, you can have much of what's theirs. Fighting with us, you'll be rewarded. More than you can imagine. Want something now. Rick can do anything. This group,
Did he just say Rick can do
they
anything?
found me here, so far from our home. What do you need? Just tell us, we'll get it for you. We'll
Oh my God. I can't believe she threw him in there. There are walkers in there. Oh my God! Oh my God! What the heck? It's got spikes. You can't knock something down that has spikes on it. Oh my God, Michonne, do something. I can't do this. I said, oh my God. Rick, climb the stinking. Climb. Oh my God. I am so. Rick! Thank God for Michonne, because what in the.
Leave us now!
That's
Tell us
crazy.
what you want. We'll get it.
There's another. Oh, there's another one. Get my rope. Oh my God. So, but yeah, anyways, good episode. I will give it a 4. Actually, I would give it a 5, 4.5 out of 5. I really liked it. I liked every piece of it. Okay, and it was funny. It was exciting. It was dramatic. It was what we like. Almost reminded me a little bit of season 6, right? Because it's a 7, I think. But anyways, tell me what you think. Please like and comment below. What you think of the episode? Thanks for watching. Up until next week. Bye.